Guys, Storm here. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Before I dive into today's content, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new content here on YouTube, which I try to do at least once a week. I would also appreciate if you gave me some love and send me some thumbs up to show me that you like this kind of content. So without further ado, let's dive into today's content. Hi guys. Caucasian here. Today I will give you some dating Thai girl tips. So I will basically talk about how you can date a Thai girl. Now, if you want to be dating a Thai girl and are looking for some tips, you will find them in this video. I will share some best practices with you in a moment. But to get even more tips on how you can meet Thai girls, I recommend that you watch this other video where I discuss how you can date Thai girls as well. But first, let me give you some reasons why you should date a Thai girl. There are a couple of reasons why you should date a Thai girl compared to other Asian girls. If you want a woman who is caring about others more than herself, considerate to your every need, sweet and amazing in every way. If this is a description of your ideal partner, then you definitely want to date a Thai girl. Thai girls are known for their politeness and gentleness, but there are, of course, Thai girls who are just as rude as any woman you will meet in your own town. I just want to put it out here, so don't fall for the stereotype, okay? Like women in other Asian countries, especially China, Japan, and South Korea, Thai women are very feminine compared to Western women. Anyone who has ever been dating any kind of Asian woman will tell you that. I have a Chinese girlfriend myself, and I can definitely tell you that she's more feminine than any other woman I have dated in my own city. However, you should never dismiss her femininity as a sign of submission. On the contrary, actually, because she can be very firm when the situation demands it. And you wouldn't just assume this. And let me also inform you that yes, Asian women like Caucasian men. And it's not just for the big fat wallets in most cases. Of course, there are gold diggers as well in Thailand as well as in other Asian countries, just as they are in Western countries and more developed countries. An unfortunate stereotype might be that Asian women are tiny everywhere. It is a colonial and racial stereotype that I want to debunk right now. And if you want a more detailed explanation, I will leave a link to another video that explains that somewhere here. And in that article, I also discuss some other stereotypes so you can get them debunked and understand what it's actually all about. One thing that everyone who has ever dated an Asian girl will tell you is that she can be pretty firm. If a situation demands it, she will not just be a sweet girl all the time, who always does what you want her to do. She has a mind of her own, and you should never think otherwise. Because what she seeks and what she really wants in her relationship, compared to a Western woman, is harmony. That's what she always wants to strive for. So just like she will assert her femininity, she wants you to assert your masculinity. Okay, so be a man. It is really the Taoist concept of Yin and Yang here. And another thing that is not specifically Thai, but Pan-Asian, I would say, is that she has strong family ties. Respect for past generations is very strong in Thai culture as well as in other Asian cultures. Thai men and women take a lot of pride in taking care of their elderly parents, and many of them will live with their parents, both men and women alike, even if they are married. She will feel an obligation to take care of her parents, even if she is living with you in another country. This is something you need to understand when you marry her, because it's like the old saying, you don't marry a woman, you marry her family as well. Since I'm in an interracial relationship myself, I can tell you that there are many bigots and racists who will want to tell the truth about your Thai girl or whatever you are dating by spreading lies and trying to impose their own agenda on you. They're just jealous of you and your happiness with the woman you love. So don't give them time or effort or any energy. Don't waste it on them. Waste it on the woman you love instead. That's my advice to you here. Now, I have found a very good guide here. And it is a guide that will teach you some other insights as well. And it's a very cheap guide. It will only cost you $9.95, so it's not very expensive at all. And also, guys, I will get a commission if you purchase through my link, and I am of course grateful if you decide to do that and support me and my channel here. That will help you get started to date a Thai lady. So when you're dating Thai ladies, there are a couple of things you should remember, which I will list out right now. And you will find them in this guide as well, but I want to give you some more content here, some more information before you decide if you want to buy it or not. If you don't, you will at least get some information. And there are 3 things you should avoid when you're dating a Thai lady. Avoid alcohol or drug abuse or consumption as much as possible. Avoid sex talk. Avoid unintended insults. Be a gentleman at all times and try to make an effort. Because as I recently told you, she wants a harmonious relationship. If you drink a lot or are using drugs, you will embarrass her in public, and this is a big no-no in Thai culture. She will literally lose her face, and that is not something you want to cause her to do. Sexual banter or talk about intimacy, it's not publicly discussed in Thai society. It will only make you look like an idiot. You don't want that, right? Another thing you want to avoid is unintended insult. And here I can only advise you to read a little bit about it on blogs, and I will leave some links to my own blog that will teach you and give you some insight about it. And I will also advise you to look for other blogs and other videos here on YouTube as well. Avoid jokes, remarks, and comments that she might think is inappropriate is another advice I want to share with you. Even if I always stress the importance of humor, I need to advise you to refrain from it when you are dating Asian women in general, because their humor will be different than yours or mine, because we are firmly fixed in our own ideas of what is fun, and that is actually a cultural thing. A piece of general advice would also be to refrain from negative comments on Thailand as a country or Thai culture or, of course, her and her family. And as always, be a gentleman and behave like one at all times. Even if Thai women are earning more money than some men and are known for taking the initiative of proposing a date to the man, it is advisable to be cordial, respectful, and ask her out and insist on it. You also need to show her that you are serious about her. For this reason, you need to make an effort and be well-groomed and wear deodorant and mild cologne. Your appearance as well as your behavior matters, and this is of course true in any woman you are dating. And you can read my article for more tips. I will leave a link to that video as well. Now, if you're looking for some tips on meeting Thai girls specifically, I will share them with you now in a summarized version. To be successful in your Thai girl dating, you need to educate yourself about the culture and get some insight into the Thai dating scene. You need to learn more about Thai, and some courtesy phrases is always good to pick up. And I will leave a link to my recommended program to talk Thai, or at least start to learn the alphabet so you can read it. You can join a Thai website or app, and in my blog post I do give you some suggestions. Go and visit Thailand. If you invested some time and money into educating yourself about the country and culture, why shouldn't you visit it? Of course, go. There are some places where you can find Thai girls to date in Thailand, and I have discussed that on my blog before. Always be respectful and a perfect gentleman. Thai women are conservative, so don't expect sex on your first date. Another advice is, of course, not to embarrass yourself or embarrass her. So try to avoid this at all costs. It is different to date a Thai girl compared to a Western woman, but there is also a lot of excitement in it. You will get to know and fall in love with a person and a culture who is very different from your own. She will not have English as her first language, obviously, and you will also experience places that are different from what you would if you were going there as a tourist yourself, because she will show you some different places and maybe some things that the local community enjoys and what the local tourists do. And that's just one of the benefits of dating a Thai girl, but it all starts with educating yourself. So I would definitely click the link in the description below to start educating myself about how to date a Thai girl, and then I would also learn the Thai alphabet and read and do some more research about it before I would actually go there. And my recommendation is, of course, Thai Cupid, and you will find a link to that below as well. And this is Ricard signing off. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.